Alright, so we're going to do a little twist on the sofrito. Since I grow herbs from my hydroponic system, what I did is I tossed in about 15-20 leaves of Thai basil and 15-20 leaves of Genovese basil. We got about 20 cherry tomatoes, half of a purple onion. Here are my peppers, some green onions, some garlic, and I have 2 bunches of cilantro which I just washed. And I'm going to use all of it, even the stems. I do not throw that away. So we're going to get this grinded up. Oh, and I put about 2 stalks of celery in there. They're at the bottom. See? I cut them into pieces. Now we're just going to blend. So 3 handfuls of garlic. I buy the already peeled garlic, and what I do is I stick it in the freezer and I flatten out the pack. I do not roll it up and get it all stuffed up, because if you take it out of the freezer, you want to be able to just grab it and toss it into whatever you're cooking in. So here we have 3 handfuls of garlic. That's a lot of garlic, but I'm making a lot of sofrito. So here is about 7 bunches of green onions. That's going to go in next. I might have to do this in bunches, so let's do this first. Green onions in. All I did was kind of rip the roots with my nails. You see a little bit there. You're not going to taste that. And besides, it's no big deal. Alright, let's do this batch here. Alright, so this is about 5 tablespoons of oil. I did about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I ran out, so I replaced it 3 tablespoons with just your regular vegetable oil or canola oil. I use canola oil. Then the rest with some water, and I added a package of Knorr seasoning, sazon, for some coloring too. I'll toss that in there, because you can see that nothing is really moving because there's not enough liquid. Let's pour in a little bit more water. See some of that seasoning now. We're going to mix that. So this is what the mixture looks like. I am not done though. Remember, I still have to do the rest of the peppers and the cilantro. So we're going to pour this out because I need to do another batch. I'm going to pour it right in my bowl, and then I'm just going to do the peppers. The orange pepper, the red pepper, and the yellow pepper, and the bunch and a half of cilantro, and we're going to mix everything all together. Alright, so you see how this batch is a little bit darker green than the rest of it? But remember, I'm going to mix everything all together. I have to do it in batches. This is the last batch. Some red peppers and the rest of the cilantro, and that's the stems. So I'm going to maybe put some of it in here because you can still fit some of it. But then we're going to mix everything all together. Second batch is out. Like I said, is greener. See? I haven't mixed it yet so you guys can see. Here, third batch. Red pepper and cilantro. It's going to go right in there. And then we're going to mix everything. You know what? Maybe I should throw in another package of Knorr seasoning. Yeah, I think just for a little bit of salt in the herbs. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, I'm going to show you the consistency, what it is right now. See, it's a little thick. That's the package of sazon. You don't need to add water again. None of that. What you do is just take partial of the mixture of this, because it's already partial wet, and throw it in there. So I'm going to do about, hold on, let me see my little thing. A quarter of a cup. We're going to do 2 of those. Quarter of a cup. Can you guys see that? Let's focus on about 2 or 3 of those. So here's the final results. Oh my god, it smells so good. How beautiful. Woo! I can smell the onions, I can smell the garlic. I do put a lot of garlic in because my other half loves garlic. It's a little potent. I do usually, sometimes I add some red crushed peppers just to get a little spiciness too. But I can't eat that any longer. So that's why I don't put none in there. But oh my god. Oh my god. I have to store these in jars now. Hopefully you guys enjoy my recipe. Trust me. Just make it. I went step by step with you guys. You're going to enjoy it. You can put this into soups, which I've done. I've made turkey soup. I've made chicken soup with noodles. I use this as a marinade for pork, for chicken, for anything. And it just always comes out so delicious.